All right, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. Let's see what Spirit has for my Virgos. Spirit, give me a message for my Virgos, please, and thank you. Some of y'all are speaking up about something, Virgo, and I feel like it's something that could get a little heated. Or somebody could be speaking up about how they feel about you. Somebody hostile, somebody in their feelings with the moon energy at the bottom of the deck, out the gate. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that information is in my description box. Especially if these messages are resonating with y'all. Leave me a comment and let me know also. But y'all headed somewhere. I feel like this, whatever you saying, is like setting the tone or setting the tone and opening up some type of pathway, some type of journey. If you've already done this, if you spoke your piece to someone, if you finally said something, if you getting stuff off your chest, if you're speaking up and people view you as being hostile, whatever. I just feel like being blunt about certain things, Virgo, is the direction you have to take things with people, okay? I feel like some of you maybe play it too nice, but you're headed in the right direction with this, okay? This is something that's new for you. Keep it going. With strategy here, I feel like make sure that when you are saying what you're saying, you're being mindful that you're not burning bridges, okay? Some of you guys could have said things that burn through bridges. We have a bridge here. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is, speak what you need, say what you need to say, but make sure there's some make sure there's something behind it, because you might say something that to someone or a situation, and you might have to go back across that bridge. So be mindful. That's what I'm hearing. Like, be mindful of that. Okay. You don't have to exert your ability to be able to express yourself on everybody. It's not for everybody. So make sure you're being discerning on who you give it to. Okay. Because it could come off as projection. With action here, I feel like whatever you got off of you, you needed to do so that you could get something going, okay? But patience is showing up here. So maybe that's what this is. I feel like you said something, Virgo, that really had an effect on someone or something. And you have to allow that ripple effect to occur. Be patient with the outcome, because you need to know that what you say holds weight, okay? And it doesn't happen in the manner that you want it to or when you want it to, but just know it holds some weight, okay? Some of you guys needed this for something to change in your finances. Maybe some of you had to speak up about your value, about the work you do. Some of y'all might have had to raise your prices. You had to be more strategic with your coin. This is something that took time. This was a patient step you had to take. Some of you had to stand your ground in your business, and so that changed the dynamic of your business or your relationships with people, okay? If you haven't started to see the effects of that, just know that they are coming in, okay? Yeah, you healed something. You healed something in your finances. You healed something in your throat chakra. You healed something in your journey. It's just at this point, Spirit's like, we know you know how to do that now. Just be more discerning who you dealing with, so that you don't have to be this unless necessary. And also being mindful of who you talk to, because certain people don't deserve to know certain things, okay? Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all just really learned your value. You learned your value. You learned what you will deal with and what you won't deal with. And when you started speaking up for that, it was almost like a soothing of the soul. Like your energy was finally like, yeah, like finally, what was we doing? Like, I feel like you were really taken for granted at some point. Okay, Virgo. Spirit, show me. Virgo's energy. No place like home. I feel like you finally feel comfortable with yourself. If you haven't settled into finally feeling comfortable with yourself due to some changes that you've made, Virgo, sit in them. Feel them, okay? Feel at home in yourself, okay? If you haven't been able to feel like home in a place, it's going to start with you feeling at home in yourself. Loving your body, loving your mind, loving your knowledge, loving your flaws, like all of that. That is where you need to be at right now. You need to feel at home in yourself so you're not looking for it in other places. But I feel like that's the work you've been doing if you haven't been aware of that. Happy. Yes. I'm telling you, some of y'all could be moving. This is a 5 card. It's a change. So some of y'all could be moving into a new place. Make it feel good in there, okay? Make it feel like home. That is where you're going to be happy. Some of you could be having a baby, preparing your bodies, minds, and souls for babies right now, or wanting to have a baby, or you got kids. Make this house a home for you and your kids, okay? With Unfinished Symphony, you have some things coming up with children or your children or children in the family. This is a cycle. Some of you, if you are pregnant, you could start seeing the same things occurring in different pregnancies in this current pregnancy, or start paying attention to those things. Some things could come up when it comes to your body, when it comes to pregnancy, heavy on the pregnancy. Yeah, eggs are here. So some of you guys could experience things that people in your family have experienced during their pregnancies. I feel like Spirit is asking you to move your body. If you are preparing your body for pregnancy, get to moving your body, be flexible, be grounded, start doing things now to prepare yourself. With deep knowing, some of you guys are wondering if you're pregnant. You know you are. Some of you are going to get a deeper understanding of yourselves and life with this pregnancy. If you're not pregnant, if you're not in a relationship, if you ain't got a man, if you ain't got none of that, these are all the things that are coming to you once you step into the role of motherhood, of pregnancy. Your feminine energy, your intuition is gonna be super heightened. I feel like I'm speaking to Virgos who are stepping into that divine timeline, feminine timeline, where they really get to experience motherhood. For some of you guys, this is going to be a delight. For some of y'all, this is going to be a fright, okay? But I feel like you're going to be poised doing it. It's something that you are ready and willing to do, and that's the experience you're ready to have, okay, Virgos? Potential outcome, Spirit, please, and thank you for my Virgos. With creativity in the reverse, some of you could feel blocked. Some of you guys could be working through PCOS. PCSD. Some of you are working through blocks in your creativity. Get them flowing, okay? It's going to start with self-love, though. I feel like you preparing yourself, being comfortable in your body, in your home, in your space is where all of this is going to start flowing in for you, okay? Love yourself. Embrace yourself. Get some clarity about who you are. Understand who you are, where you come from. Different things like that, because all of that is going to play into your lineage, okay, Virgo? Heavy on the future fertility here, okay? Confidence here. I feel like you're going to take this journey of understanding yourself and finding yourself and be so surprised on your outcome, okay? I feel like you're going to flourish in this energy of femininity and motherhood. So just get ready for it, okay? Peace.